What is up, good people? Penguin Magic back here for a vintage cube draft. Um, let's take a look and see if we got anything super spicy. I see an orcish bowmasters there. That looks pretty good. We got a bird. That's pretty good too. I do like me a bird. Let's see what else we have. This looks new. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice. That's pretty sweet. Zurin Orb if we want to try and assemble that combo. Yeah, this is just kind of a meh first pack here. I think we'll take the Bowmasters and see what happens from here. All right. There's an Academy, a Reanimate. Could do some Reanimator shenanigans to follow up this Bowmasters of sorts. And that is good in any sort of black deck. Do love me an Academy. There's a top, a Valakut. I think we'll follow this up with a Reanimate here. See what happens. There is a Grief to follow that up, if we would like. A Through the Breach, if we want to find another way to get these dudes onto the battlefield. Cryptic Command. Godless Shrine if we want black-white stuff. Black-red stuff with the Cliffs. Yeah, I think I am down to take the Grief here. Seems pretty good. So we have a Collapse, a Sheoldred's Edict here, and a Savai Triome, I think. I think I'm going to take the Triome here. It does get me a swamp and a mountain, which is a common thing in the style of decks. Well, as far as Reanimator goes, black-red or black-blue tends to be the directions you want to have when you're playing Reanimator. So hopefully we can get something else juicy. We definitely would love to find a couple of good Reanimate targets. Some more reanimation spells. Nothing here is super exciting for the current direction we're going. There's a Gold Span, which is okay. There's a Brain Freeze here, which is also another route we can take with the Reanimator. I'm going to take the Gold Span here. Oh, almost didn't let me have it. So here it'd be between the Dark Depths and the Exhume. I'm going to continue along this path. Seeing the Exhume this far in is a somewhat good sign. So we will go ahead and take that, I think, pretty easily. Ponder. Not bad. And a Snuff Out. Also not too shabby. There's also a Doretti here. I'm going to take the Ponder. I am definitely not set on... Oh, no. It's pretty easy Thoughtseize. I'm not set on black-red. It's an intuition here, or a probe. I'm going to take the probe. So here, I think we will take that just in case. Take the fixing there. Let's see, do we want a Robber of the Rich or a... I think we'll take the Edict here. So, interesting start so far. We definitely have stuff to do, black things. Just need to decide if we want to go a little more aggro, a little more just traditional reanimator. We're still looking for ways to get things into the yard. I mean, we have the Thoughtseize here. I mean, we can Thoughtseize ourselves. Scrapwork Mutt is a way to do that. Alright, what do we have here? Most likely we'll be taking an Underground Sea here. Thirst, Push, Abrade, all good picks, but I like fixing. Virtue, okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and take the Underground Sea here. That is a good piece of fixing. In Vintage Cube, it is important to grab fixing so you can play your spells. So we still want to see... We haven't seen any fatties, and there is a fatty. And there's a manager. Wow, this pack is amazing for us. We love the Archon. We love the Drain. We love the Hymn. Love the Triumph. Be fine too. But I think this is just too important right now to get this Archon out. So we need a couple more fatties. Couple more ways to get dudes into the yard. So we can take a Rankle, a Dam, a Haunted Ridge, a Portal, a Brazen Borrower. feel like Rankle Wheels. Here is a looting. That is not bad for us. Inferno Titan also interesting. Restless Fence as well, but for here, we will take the loot. A Massacre Girl. That looks interesting. Is a Fiery Confluence as well as a Sunken Ruins. I feel like here is a could be a Massacre Girl too for us, or a Sunken Ruins. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take the Confluence. So good. This is a pretty easy Demonic Tutor for us. I am shocked to see this going this late, but there's also a Mesa in here, which I would like to have. A Duress would be great, but I am not passing up a Demonic Tutor. Like, I'm not sure Fallen Shinobi is where we want to be. I think we're gonna take the Click here. Dothy Voidwalker. Yeah, I think that is good enough for us. All the goodies coming back around here. Do I want this Triumph? No, I want a way to deal with Planeswalkers. I think we're loading up pretty good on removal, so I'm going to go ahead and take this him here. Yeah, as expected, Rankle Wield. Or do I want the Chandra here? No. I'll take the Rankle. Pyromancer might be useful here. So it looks like we have some Grixis Reanimator here. Could still use some goods. I don't think this is 100% where we want to be. I could use definitely a couple more fatties, Atraxa, Grizzlebrand, that sort of thing. Also, more fixing would be great as well. I will, however, take a Dress. So let's see if we can get here. I think it's a Vamp Tutor for us. Again, we're missing pieces here, or we don't have very many of each piece. So a tutor is going to help us get to those pieces that we're missing. So I think this Vamp Tutor is pretty important. A Wheel of Fortune, you say? And a Trumpeting Carnosaur and a Collective Brutality, as well as a Counterspell. There's also a Harvester here, but that most likely will wheel for us. I'll go ahead and take this guy. I am lacking on good fatties, so I would like some more. Miscalc, Kavu, Valky. Force, but I don't think we have enough blue to commit to the force. I think we'll take the Valky here. I think we're taking a corpse stance here. This looks like a gravy train. Right, what do we have here? Oh, Entomb, easy. Easy Entomb for us. Looks like a pretty easy Bone Shards. Flame Slash is interesting too, but I do like me the Bone Shards. Damnation for the board. Wow, we are getting all of the goodies back. So we didn't find Atraxa, nor did we find, what do you call it? Grizzly Brand. But I think we are okay here. Also, would have been really sweet to find a Mind Twist. So one thing I noticed here, and you saw me clicking off some cards, is we did not grab a ton of fixing. And since we have enough playables, I am a little more likely to just play as mono black as I can. But this looks good. I think we're going to end up with a good deck here. Not seeing anything massive coming on the wheel for us. I mean, I do have the corpse stance here for the Ulamog, but I don't think that's good enough. Debating about how much I love this mutt and this looting. So what are we missing? We're having a hard time getting our dudes into the yard, I've noticed. And I think that's what we're going to struggle with here. We got a brutality, we have bone shards, we have entomb. I kind of really do want to play that looting. I think that really helps us get to where we need to be. Is there any other thing that we don't really need here? No, I think this looks good. So let's go ahead and add on some lands here. $39. So I've got 4 red sources just for the looting, essentially. But the rest are black, so that should be fine. Yeah, because that's 14 black sources. I think this is good. I think this will do well for us. Hopefully we'll be able to get a couple wins out of this. Let's get to the first round. All right, here we are. We get to play first. And this looks fine. We're going to go ahead and keep this. All right, so we'll play a swamp here. Into their turn, we'll vamp Tutor. I think we will grab... Ooh, they are cheating over there. We'll grab a reanimation spell here. Probably just good old reanimate. That's a, okay. So we'll go ahead and cast this against them. We are doing the lose 2 and gain 2 just so we can pitch. What scares us? Just the tutor? Alright, let me check the text on this again. Okay. We'll go ahead and take the Archon. And do we care about the crab? I don't think so. Do I care to tutor here? What do I want to grab? What opponent have over there? Nothing too crazy. I feel like we should get something. We should use our mana. So what seems good here? I think I want to take a hymn. That seems like fun. We don't have anything to do here. You can mill me some more. Well, that's pretty good. That is rather unfortunate for us, I think. So go ahead and get rid of their crab here. And this mountain has been more than a little bit awkward for us. That doesn't look good for us. Not looking good here. Man, that spell bomb really got us. Of all the things to get us, the spell bomb. Who plays that card? But it got us. It got us. Opponent over there doing some interesting things. Gonna get us for one. See what they're doing over there. So they do grab a cryptic. Or the Field of the Dead. This is not so well for us here. As long as they keep using that instead of attacking me with the thing, I think that's fine. Okay. I see. I see. I definitely want to loot here. Pitch a swamp and an entomb. Don't need either of those. So I don't think we're going to be able to use that swamp to get this gravy train out before we're dead here. In fact, we're just kind of bricking along here. Went from having the nuts to nothing. So what I did wrong here is I probably should have grabbed another reanimation spell instead of so they have Fastball and Crucible. Do they have the Zurin Orb? I mean, here they should just crew their duty and then attack me for 10, I think. Opponent knows what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get a little more peeky at their deck here. That Lotus was nuts. Put him so far ahead here. So I'm gonna F6 here and just Let them do whatever they're gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go to the next. So, did we see anything interesting worth any of this? The confluence is slightly interesting here. I could bring in Damnation. I'm not sure that they were aggro enough for this, but the confluence seems somewhat interesting. Man, Bowmasters would have been so good there. Voidwalker was good. And we'll switch it up like that, I think. I'll add one more mountain here. We'll run it like that. We'll keep. This is fine. So again, I could use a way to get the Archon into the yard. Which way do we want to do? I think we just want to entomb here. I think is the correct play. Good thought sees myself too. I'll take the entomb. And then we'll just get Gravy Train back out. Cheating again. Ugh. So, let's see here. So I can wait and try and get him with the Bowmaster. Or we can just get the Gravy Train out. Yeah. Or I can go get the... Do we want Gravy Train or this Carnosaur? I think Gravy Train. I think Grave Titan is definitely safest. Lost the flip. Good, good, good. Maybe we can avoid a spell bomb again. There's an academy. There's the spell bomb. So annoying. Oh, they're just gaining a bunch of life. Interesting that they tapped the relic there. So they won the flip. Go ahead and Bowmaster them. Take a peek at what that last card is in hand. Goodbye. All right. Oh, good. Good, good. They lost their crypt flip. Hopefully they just bricked here. They did. That is good for us. Well, another land and we can just play Grave Titan. That Thoughtseize I possibly should have used on myself. But I felt like we're in a good enough position here on the board to just keep pushing. All right, we got a win here. So Grave Titan seems pretty decent against them there. Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna run this back again. Let's run it back, baby. So this is interesting here. I'm missing one of my pieces. So I have a way to get something to the yard. But I do not have a thing to put in the yard or a thing to reanimate it with. But I think this is just barely keepable here. Would love to find another swamp as well for this Dothy. I think we'll keep this. They went to 6. We'll see if they go to 5. Nope, they kept the 6. Hopefully it's not Black Lotus or Mana Crypt. But this is Vintage Cube, so anything can happen. I mean, we could just be just dead here. Well, they shocked themselves, so they got something to do. Fast spawn, huh? That's pretty bad too. So now we know exactly what piece we need. We need a reanimation spell. So that is what we will vamp tutor for. Awkwardly, I don't have 2 swamps here. Let's see here. That's not good for us. I am gonna Bowmasters them here soon enough. It's a bummer we couldn't get this Dothy online a little quicker. Grave Titty, you say? So I can't really attack here because they'll just fetch and Field of the Dead. They are going down to 3. So hopefully they don't have the Spell Bomb or Swords to... or Path to Exile. Well, go ahead and grab a Swamp here. Going to 2. That's super risky. Okay. Suppose that makes sense here. Oh, going to 1. So we need to rip something here. I'll take 4. I have a Cryptic Command. Yeah, that'll probably get me, huh? I'm guessing it will. Yeah, they're going for it. Bummer. Ah, that's Magic for you. Alright, let's try and get the next round. Alright, round 2. Let's see here. We have an Entomb. We're just missing a Reanimate effect of sorts. Not sure. We have all our colors. I suppose we'll keep it. And let's see if we can get a win. It's New Year's Eve now. I'm gonna finish this video today for y'all. Hopefully we can get another win or 2 out of this. Just go ahead and rip a Reanimate or something here. An elf, you say? Alright. I don't think... Yeah, I mean... Maybe I do want to just go ahead and Entomb here. Got a bunch of dorks over there. I'm going to go ahead and lay this Bowmaster out now. I don't want to give them access to the extra manas. We get the bird. No, yeah, we'll kill the bird. I'm sure that was a much less scary turn than the opponent thought he was about to have. Let's see here. Okay. Checking there to see if Archon was indeed a legendary or not. And he is not. Taking them off of a mana apparently seems to have done us some good. Let's go ahead and rest them here. See what they're working with. Can get a land and maybe play something. A flash. A worm coil. Well, Duress wasn't getting... I guess Duress would have gotten the flash, but... So they must have Tinker, which we are a little bit scared about, but for right now we're more worried about that Chariot. And we will end the turn there. So we're gonna Vamp Tutor, grab our reanimation spell. Take 6 here. Yeah, they did rip that land. Glad I pulled that Chariot out. Yeah, I think we're just going for good old reanimate here. Interesting. So we can either get the Archon, or we can take a Worm Coil. No, I'm going to take the Archon. I'll loot as well. Put Grief and Gravy Titan. Yep. And since they went ahead and for some reason I thought Exhume was the top creature card in the graveyard. I guess not. It's fine. Kind of weird here, but I'm going to quad block this. I think that is our best bet here. Like to leave my gravy train open. So let's see here. We'll sack one of them. 6 on the backswing. So we're going to go ahead and attack with both here. So here, if they attack, I'm happy to block one of those dudes. Probably this doo-doo. And that way, now we kept the 2/2, since we blocked the lifelink and not the death touch. Okay. Well, that's rather annoying. So now, what, I have a 3/3 elk. Alright. This doesn't have haste, right? No. Okay. So go ahead and kill Oko. Goodbye. And now we'll go ahead and just hard cast our Carnosaur. See what we discover there. A corpse dance. Yeah, that didn't work out for us, did it? Well, I guess it could have corpse danced the Grave Titan to get the 2/2s, and we would have been fine there. So, and they gave up anyway, so perfect. I am okay with that. Let me see here. Is your graveyard on corpse dance? Top card of your graveyard. Okay. That was okay. So they got a lot of duties over there, so I might bring in the Damnation. I think I'm less worried about the Grief. They seem to have a lot of mana dorks that they're trying to ramp into stuff, so I think Damnation is the better target there. I'm also considering maybe this Kavu. No, I think I'm okay with this. So we will go ahead and run it like this. And hopefully be able to take down another one. So again, we are lacking something. Actually, no, we're not. This looks like a turn 3 Carnosaur. As of right now. So I grabbed a Trinket Mage. Okay. Guessing we're gonna play Dork. Yeah. I'm gonna pay 2 life and just probe them here. Kind of want to know what's happening. Force of Will. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of their duty here. And the next turn we'll it's Devoted Druid. O2. So we'll go ahead and Brutality their Devoted Druid. I guess we're gonna Demonic. So I have the combo in hand here. So what I think I'm going to do is Demonic, and if they want to force that, that's fine. They do not wish to force that. Do they have anything else I'm super scared of right now? Not really. So I think I'm just going to grab another reanimation target. Or, I'm sorry, a reanimation spell here. They'll either play their Druid or their Monolith here. Monolith. Dynamo. Okay. I have 3 colorless floating right now. No. Okay. Oh! Oh, Nelly! Alright. So... So they're going to force the Brutality. But I think, yeah, I still get a dude in the yard. So this will do what it's supposed to do. Yeah, I'll do that and that. Cast you. Pitch the Archon. If they force this, that's great. If not, we just get their Force of Will and reanimate the Archon. And hopefully they don't have a spell bomb for us. That spell bomb wrecked us that last round. I was thinking about that all night. It's like, gosh, that dang spell bomb, man. Well, I guess opponent's gonna think over there on what they would like to do. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna get a salty chat. I don't know. Well, I'll go ahead and take that force. Thank you, sir. So they have a trinket mage, and what is that? Okay, that's fine. Guess they're hoping for a big draw here. They have 6 manas. Well, we're spending some. Do I want to play out the trinket mage here? No, so I'm gonna go ahead and shred this guy's hand. Or this lady's. Sorry, I don't... It could be a lonely one lady. I'm going to do this pre-combat. That way I can corpse dance if needed to get the Archon back. But we got a clean and easy win there. GG's to my opponent. And I'll see you guys in the next round. All right. Round 3. Hopefully we can get one more. Yeah, we do want to play first. So we're missing one piece. But I think this is fine enough to keep. Since I have the tutor to grab whichever piece we happen to find. And we'll probably just Inquisition them on turn 1 here. Get a feel for what they're doing. Okay. They have some interesting cards here. Recurring Nightmare, or this thing that lets them draw, if I'm correct, right? Let's get rid of the card draw, I think. Go ahead and F6 through their turn here. They're going to play a Swamp. Well, I guess we'll play that and go ahead and grab that Recurring Nightmare out. Yeah. So we would love to find a way to either put this Archon into our yard Ooh, Imperial Seal. That was a good draw for them. Or Reanimate Effect. Another fatty, huh? So here's what we're gonna do. I don't like doing it this way, but this is what we're gonna do. Gonna grab a looting. And that way, maybe we can grab some of our combo pieces. No such luck, huh? So, I'm gonna pitch the Carnosaur in the Archon. Putting the Carnosaur in the yard first, Archon second. And that way we can play Grave Titan. We're a little bit away from being able to play the Carnosaur. I only have, what, 4 red sources in this? Voidwalker a bit late. But we will go ahead and damn that. Or reanimate something. Exhume is good. What do they have? Nothing to exhume? Sounds good to me. We'll go ahead and take the Archon here. And they can sack their Voidwalker. Archon's so good. And we just loading up on removals here. So I'm not going to F6 through their turn since I drew the Edict here. I mean, this, you could play like a Minskin Boo or something crazy like that. What you do? Kick that? So let's go ahead and make them sack their duty. That's fine. They still need to deal with this Archon. And another piece of removal. That's great. Get you for 6. We'll draw a card. And the opponent will need to draw something here. There we go. There we go. Good. So they're doing a little bit of graveyard shenanigans too. Um, is there anything I want to bring in? Not sure I want to splash for the Tear Asunder. Kavu seems okay. What did they have? Some dudes. Question is Damnation worth it over the grief? I don't think so. I think we're just going to run this back. I think that's the way to go here. We aren't doing a whole lot here, are we? We'll go ahead and mull this, I think. Good enough. Put a card on the bottom, you say. I'll go ahead and pitch the mountain. Be a little bit greedy here. But the Voidwalker seems pretty good against them. Well, they're going to Inquisition me and probably take my Voidwalker. I am assuming. They might take my Corpse Dance. No. They're like, how do you like them turn 1 Inquisitions, huh? Vamp Tutor, not bad. Now, if they thought seize me or something, or duress me, we'll go ahead and Vamp Tutor here. And I'll grab, I think, Reanimate. And think about reanimating the Dothy. So he's going to float a black. Are you going to do something with that float? This is one of those things I'm not quite sure why people do it. Like, they'll float a mana, like here, and do nothing. So, why? I'll take a Reanimate here. So this doesn't seem the best, but I think it's good. I kind of like this play against them. Let me refresh myself on what the heck Shadow does. Can only... An attacking creature with shadow can only be blocked by a defending creature with shadow. Okay. I dig it. I dig it. So we have him on a 7-turn clock here. This isn't exciting. We have a couple pieces of removal here. We are waiting for Since Dark. So, anyways, I hope everybody has a great new year. Everybody stay safe out there tonight. I think me and my wife are just going out to dinner tonight. And that's about it. I think we're going to stay home and watch some TV for the New Year's. Ooh, here we go. We know what y'all are doing tonight. Anything fun? The Might Stone and the Weak Stone, well, is good, huh? Alright. So we'll go ahead and duress them. Let's say goodbye to that. So apparently we're gonna trade resources here and see who top decks better. I'm guessing they'll either take my Corpse Stance or Bone Shards here. They took the Thirst. Interesting. Not the one I was thinking. I mean, I'm far away from casting that kicker against their Grief there. And if I draw anything I don't want, I'm just going to go ahead and kill that. That'll work. Go ahead and 6 through this. So I need a fatty and a land. Well, they drew something. I'll go ahead and grab my last 2 cards. I think that thing might kill me. Well, there's the land in which we seeked. Apparently opponent over there drawing gas. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for us. So I think we essentially have one draw here. And I'm not even sure I have something for that. So they're going to whack me for 10. Ouch. They're going to get to reveal 6 cards and put something onto the... Oh, Mind Twist. Ick. So in order to not die here, I think we need to take the gravy train. No, maybe the Archon is fine. Sack the Imp. No, they'll still get me, won't they? Yeah, I think we have to put in the gravy train. Play to our outs here. A good draw, but not here. So we will go ahead and concede and go on to the next. Good game, opponent. So I think I do want this damnation here. I think that that is fine with me. What don't we want? Maybe just like the probe? Yeah, I think we'll get rid of the probe. And run it like this. All right. First. Is fairly slow. I think we have to mold this. I think this one is fine. And we'll go ahead and pitch the Carnosaur, since we have the Entomb. I'm not gonna F6 since they have a bunch of discard. Oh. Icky. Icky. So I should probably entomb here, I think. Go ahead and get the Archon in the yard. Go ahead and reanimate the Archon. That was a good draw. was an Ashen Rider, huh? Draw Thoughtseize, even better. Let's get rid of their Reanimator target. Not too concerned about Dark Writ at this point, I don't think. So get rid of their Grief. So they won their flip. Okay, we love to see it. Love to see that. Bowmasters. Well, that's rather unfortunate for us. Yeah, I think we're going to save the shards and fire off the damnation next turn. They really rip like a boss with that Bowmaster there. Unfortunate for us. Hopefully we don't just get like Thoughtseized here. Or Duressed. Okay, so they're gonna get rid of their... Oh, I see what they're doing. And now they're gonna grief me. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not sure we're winning this. Yeah, they have a cool recurring nightmare deck over there. Now they'll bring the Ashen Rider back, get rid of another one of my lands. Yeah. Seems good. I don't think we can win. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Ah. Unfortunate. But that was fun. It was fun to get to play some Vintage Cube again. So, yeah. I might make one more Vintage Cube video while this is out. And we'll return to some maybe Ixalan or Cons drafts coming up. I hope you guys have a great 2024 and stay safe tonight. All right, I'll see you guys later.